Your car's upkeep depends on routine auto maintenance. One crucial step in this procedure is to check the transmission fluid, among other things. Car transmissions are kept in top condition, lubricated, and protected by transmission fluid. Checking the transmission fluid while the engine is running is typically advised, and here are some reasons why. Accurate fluid level. It is best to check the transmission fluid while the car is running because the fluid heats up and expands during this period. Accurate fluid level readings are guaranteed when the engine is operating while checking the fluid level. However, the fluid will expand and contract when you check the transmission fluid level while the engine is off, giving you an incorrect reading. The fluid can return to its typical operating temperature range when the engine is started. Circulation and pressure. When the engine is running, the transmission fluid actively moves throughout the system. A running engine can be used to check the fluid level and ensure that it is properly flowing through all of the parts, such as the torque converter, pump, and cooler. Additionally, it lets you to check the fluid pressure, which shows you whether the transmission is having problems. Diagnostic information. To obtain more diagnostic data, transmission fluid should be checked while the engine is running. For example, you can look at the fluid's color, consistency, and smell to get an idea of how well the transmission is doing overall. Unusual colors, a burnt-like smell, or dark discolored fluid could be signs of serious auto transmission issues that need more care. Torque component. The torque converter necessitates checking the transmission fluid while the engine is running. This is because when the torque converter is full, the fluid level in the pan rises. To put it simply, an inaccurate reading of the transmission fluid results from the fluid draining into the pan from the torque converter when the engine is off. On the other hand, the torque converter and the transmission system will be completely submerged in fluid when the engine is running. This provides a fluid level reading that is more accurate. Please be aware that transmission fluid and motor oil have different expansion rates, and they should be measured accordingly. Furthermore, compared to motor oil, the transmission fluid in a car is more pressure sensitive. These are some compelling arguments for why it's important to check the transmission fluid while the engine is operating. Nevertheless, it's crucial to remember that transmission fluid checks should always be carried out in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. Certain cars might require the engine to be off in order to check the fluid level, while others might specify that the transmission must be in park or neutral. For precise instructions on how to operate your particular car, always consult the owner's manual to guarantee accurate readings and prevent any safety hazards.